Maymana is the capital city of Faryab province in northwestern Afghanistan, near the Turkmenistan border. It is approximately 400 kilometers northwest of the country's capital Kabul, and is located on the Maymana River, which is a tributary of the Murghab River. The population of Maymana was 149,040 in 2015, making it one of the largest cities of northwestern Afghanistan. On the 14th of August 2021, Maymana was seized by Taliban fighters, becoming the 22nd provincial capital to be captured by the Taliban as part of the wider 2021 Taliban offensive. Maymana is located at the northern foot of the Turkestan range at an elevation of 877 meters on the old terrace of the Kiza or Maymana River, which is a right tributary of the Murghab River. The Maymana River branches off of the Band 8 Turkestan River 50 kilometers south of the city. The highlands of the Maymana region generally possess a very rich topsoil which supports the seasonal agricultural activities. Maymana is a trading and transit hub in northern Afghanistan. Just over half of the land in Maymana is non-built up or characterized by more agricultural land. During the 19th century, the population of the settlement was estimated at 15,000 to 18,000 and was assumed to be a dominantly Uzbek city due to the market language, which was mostly Chagatai language. However, documents show it was a city of different ethnicities and peoples such as Taiks, Turkmens, Pashtuns and Baluch. In 1958, the population was estimated to be 30,000. By 1979 this had risen to 38,250. And by 1982 to 56,973. Since there was never an official population census, those previous data should not be taken seriously. In 2004, it was estimated that Maymana has a population of 75,900 but was not backed by any evidence. In 2015, the population was estimated to be 149,040 by UN-supported observers. Maymana has 10 districts and a total land area of 3,461 hectares. The total number of dwellings in this city are 16,560. The town is of ancient origin. It seems clear that Maymana citadel dates back to the early Iron Age. Ceramic materials in a nearby cave at Bilchira are from the Paleolithic and late Neolithic Bronze Age. Between 800 BC and 700 AD it was part of Median and Persian Empire, as well of Kushanian and Hethylite, before being subjugated by Arabs during the Islamic conquest, who used local Iranian vassals to rule the region. In the 7th and 8th century it was the residence of the Malik of Guzganan, last Kushanian remnants, which was then under the control of the Farigunid, a native dynasty. From the 9th to 11th century the region was ruled by several rulers and dynasties from Sistan and then being subjugated by the Iranian Samanid and the Irano-Turkic Ghaznavid and Khwarezm rulers. In the 12th and 13th century the region was devastated by nomadic Turks and invading Mongols. It took long for the region, nearly 200 years, to recover from the damage the nomadic and invading Turco-Mongol foreigners from northern Central Asia had caused. The area's population remained thin and the commercial trade was very weak, but enough for the survivors to develop new agricultural and rebuild old structures. While the city was garrisoned and hosted Iranians and some Arabs, the villages as well owned by Iranians and settled remnants of Arabs. The deserts and steppe were home of wandering nomads of Turco-Mongolian and Iranian stocks. In the 16th century, the Turkic-Uzbek influence came to Maymana with the invasions of Turkestan and Herat by Muhammad Shabani. For the region it was again a complicated time. However, Shabani was defeated by the Iranian Safavids, but the Uzbek elements remained dominant from then up to day in the region until in the 18th and 19th centuries. Maymana became for the first time the center of an independent Uzbek Khanate and an important center for commerce, as well as being the gateway to Turkestan from Herat and Iran. It served as an important cultural and trade center for the whole region and served to connect various different states and peoples. Under the Uzbek rule, the city experienced a sudden renaissance. starting from the conquest of the area by Muhammad Shabani and lasting all the way down to the Pashtun subjugation of the region. In 1876, under Sher Ali Khan, the city fell to the Kingdom of Kabul and was viciously put in ruins. As a result, only 10% of the population remained alive while a large part either died or left the city for other regions after the horrific slaughter. In the 20th century, the city was once strongly walled with thick walls and towers and surrounded by a moat. But in the 20th century all this has been reduced to an anonymous mound. In 1934, the rebuilding of the city started, and in 1949 the northern parts of the old city were renewed. The old city citadel changed to a park. Maymana was the administrative center of Maymana province until the disintegration of the province. As part of the International Security Assistance Force operation in Afghanistan, a PR